Perfect.
Hey y'all, hey, happy Friday, and welcome back to another edition of the Queens of Boxing Talk. I am Nik J, and this is my player partner, my boxing bestie. Hey, BOXIANA Araceli the Menace, how are you doing today, friend?
Hi, friend, your hair is cute.
Oh, thank you. I told you I'd be back.
Okay. My hair is still not that long yet. So now I get to hate on everybody with dreads longer than mine. I don't care. It looks gorgeous, though. I'm so proud of you. I wish you would have just don't do it, friend, because you know how it look pretty right now. No, in month 2, month 3, it don't look like that.
It's not gonna look like
month 3 don't look like that.
So just keep
my shit got some. Yeah, just keep twisting it. My shit got some length on it, but like,
can we see it?
No. October. When my fronts get long enough to when my shit look like that, I will wear it out. It's long, but my hair is so curly, you can't tell.
Okay, well, I don't ever want to hear you talking about pilgrim.
Oh, baby, the pilgrim in me is strong.
No, it ain't. If your hair curling up, no, it's not.
Friend, no, and I don't mean curly like that. You'll see. It looks like when a Caucasian go get dreads. That's what my shit look like.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know what the shit it do. It's hideous. It's ugly. Y'all talk me into some shit that I'm tied to now, and I really dislike y'all.
Well, we love you. Come on in the room. Come on in the room, y'all. How y'all doing? Welcome back. We've got a few things to discuss. Happy Mother's Day weekend, okay, to all the illustrious ladies who've born children, who take care of children and whatnot. Happy Mother's Day weekend, y'all. So we'll probably not be here on Sunday because I'm going to kick it with my mama and whatnot. But I suggest if y'all's mamas is still here and whatnot, y'all kick it with her too. But come on in the room because we do have things to discuss. There was a weigh-in today. There was a press conference today. It was some other stuff that happened this week in the wonderful world of boxing, and we are going to get into it. And guess what I did, y'all? I enabled our likes so I can see the likes. And I'm looking at only 72. And so I need y'all to come on in and hit the like button, okay? As you come on in. What's up, Miss Nakia? Make them freeze. Corbin, how are you? Hey, Marcus, what's going on? D21519. Bionic Prince, how you doing? Hey, Jason Pennywell. Miss Georgia Peach Denise, how are you? She's such a kind, generous woman. Thank you, Miss Georgia Peach. Yet again. How are you doing, Bo DZ, the late bloomer? What's up behind the lens TV? Hey, mommy, I'll see you tomorrow. D-Town Funk, how you doing? Hey, Shogun 76, Ramses, hey. Sean Terrence, Shawalaya. Hey, girl, hey. Daniel, how you doing? Coach 67 Sports TV. What's up, Frank from the land? Mo 2013. Now listen, Mo. Now we've discussed this. Okay. Every time I open my IG, I see food. that is not conducive to the weight that I'm trying to stay and lose. I need you to help me. Help me.
Hey, friend, it's the biggest back shit in the world. Did you see the shit today? It was
Yes.
strawberry Reese's. How the fuck? What?
Did you see he
Listen,
came back with the Oreo cookie Reese's?
I don't want to see no more big. I'm gonna unfollow him because I can't afford no more big back shit on
I
my
can't.
timeline. I
It's
can't.
May. We trying to have summer bodies, and you
Ain't no
making
summer
summer
body
everything.
with that. No.
Lord have mercy. Hey, Keisha Sellers, girl, how are you? Hey, Pablo Escobar, G McCall, what's going down? KG Too Tall. Hey, KG, how you doing? Wait a minute, it jumped on me. Hold on. Black Truth. I'm gonna just leave that right there. I know you happier than a punk in prison because your boy finna fight tomorrow. He better look spectacular. Anyway, hey Daniel Grayson, Knockout Kings, how you doing? Phenomenal Mexican, what's going down? Who else we got in here? Hey, Sticks and Jams, what's up? 619, Cali Factor. Let's see, Tay Tay. Hey, Tay Tay girl, how you doing? Hey, Shaquelle, see you on Sunday. K Mix. Who else we got in here? Hey, Marcel Curry, the Nigerian Nightmare. What's going down? 88 Sports Talk, Specs, C Wood. Let's see who. Hey, Tavis, how you doing? Who else we got in here? 26 Sports. What's going down? J Pitt City. Hey, and our first super chat of the night. Hey, Knockout Kings, how you doing? F Lion Garchito. Baby, we gonna tell him some more new ones this evening. Okay, because he talks too much to be as guilty as he seems to be. We gonna get into it. Thank you so much. Hey, Boxing Fan times 4, Marlon Warren. Y'all come on in the room. I see y'all. Hey, Chris, what's going down? Y'all come on in the room and hit the like button on your way in. Okay. So listen, we've got things to discuss. I got bags to pack, so we're gonna jump right into it. Okay. Friends, we have a fight tomorrow that practically went unnoticed and under the radar for the duration of the buildup of their fight. It's going to be in Australia. We have George Ferocious Kambosos. He's back in the ring. He's big enough to keep bringing folks to Australia, apparently. They have a sold out arena, and this is going to be for a title fight at 135 pounds. His opponent, Vasily Lomachenko, coming off a loss to Devin Haney. Both gentlemen made weight. George Ferocious Kambosos, he looked good. Loma looked like Loma. What are you expecting in tomorrow's fight? They both made weight. What are you expecting?
I'm expecting for Loma to beat him, probably stop him, friend. I mean, Kambosos, he good. He got a lot of mouth. Let me say that. I ain't gonna say he good. Kambosos got a lot of mouth. He be talking that shit. But I'm expecting for Loma to do bad things to him tomorrow. And if he don't, I'm gonna be very, very, very shocked.
Really?
Absolutely am. This is Loma's time to go in there and make Devin win against him look like shit. He got to go in there and do something spectacular tomorrow.
You know, it's very interesting that you say that because I have not heard very many people put under the magnifying glass that, Loma is old, that Loma is like older. That was part of the buildup of the fight with him and Devin. He fighting an old Loma. Loma's an old fighter. Blah 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 blah. I haven't really heard that much of that. I'm not sure how old George Kambosos is. I don't think he's as young as Devin, but I don't think he's as old as Loma either. So it's just interesting how folks decide what their arguments are going to be from fight to fight. I ain't really heard nobody call Loma old. The only person I heard call Loma old was Sean Porter today at the weigh-in. And he said when it creeps up on you, it just creeps up on you. You can get old in the ring, and before you know it, your age ends up showing. And he said that's the only way that he thinks Loma's gonna lose to Kambo is if his age shows up. I have Loma in this fight, but that's always a looming threat Is he going to get old overnight? Kambo showed us one really good night of boxing where he beat Teofimo Lopez. Looked like he got beat in his last fight against Maxie Hughes to me, but they gave him the win, and we're getting this fight, and it's in Australia, and it's sold out to a huge crowd. So we shall see. Do you think he's getting stopped? Do you think Loma's going to stop him? I don't. Neither one of them have ever been stopped before, so that's interesting.
I think Loma gonna give it to him, friend. He gotta go out here and make this shit look good. If he
Really?
don't, this is the end of Loma.
I mean, the end is near. So it's going to have to happen at some point. This is probably his last shot at a title opportunity. If he doesn't win this one, then where does Loma go from here? So I'm going to go out on a limb. I feel like Top Rank has in the plans for Loma to win this fight, and for Loma and either Shakur, if he wins against Arum, or Navarrete, if he wins his next fight, they are going to have the majority of the belts over on Top Rank. So I do see them making a unification bout with whoever the winners of these next 3 fights are going to be. So I'm picking Loma. I'm picking Loma by decision. I don't think Catalytic Converter is gonna get Robert is gonna get knocked out. I just don't think he's gonna get stopped. I think George is crazy enough to just keep getting back up. I don't think he's gonna get stopped like that. I don't think, especially not in Australia. I don't think so.
You think Loma gonna take it easy on him because he at home?
I don't think he's gonna take it easy on him, but I don't think he's gonna be able to stop him. He gonna outbox him, and he might put him down, but I don't think he's gonna stop him. I don't think. I don't know. He might. That would be a great statement for Loma, though. That would be a really good statement for Loma. Y'all, how old is Loma? How old is he?
In his 30s, 36.
You know what? Not Loma, Cambosis. How old is Kambo?
34, 35.
Okay. Don't you think more interesting than the actual fight for me? Y'all, how 92-year-old Bob Arum be making these cross-country flights the way
weed? He smokes weed. You know what my granddaddy said? My granddaddy called me last week, you guys, and he told me that his doctor told him he has dementia and that the doctor gave him medicine for the dementia. But you know what my granddaddy said? My granddaddy is 90, you guys. You know what he said? He's like, I'm not taking that shit. I smoke weed. I think clear. I was like, Papa, you need to take the medicine. He was like, I smoke. The weed is my medicine. And you know what? By golly, guess what? He's going to continue to smoke. And he's not going to take the medicine, friend. That's how Bob Arum is doing all of the stuff that he's doing. He lived by that fucking weed. Every time y'all they got a camera on him, he high, friend.
It's something.
He high.
Because he's going to Japan. He was in Japan for, and that's what we got to talk about that we did not talk about.
We got. Friend, he getting that good shit too, not the street shit that they be smoking on the street. He getting that good fire. Like that's how he living. He smoking that fire, and he traveling, living his best fucking life.
I mean, them some long flights. Those are like 24-hour flights. Now, granted, I know he's probably in a private plane and is comfortable and whatnot, but that's a long
smoking weed. That's what getting him through, friend.
Well, damn.
I'm just saying. Okay. Y'all ain't never seen Bob high and doing them interviews. Bob, I'll be low in the bitch and he just be laughing at shit. He ain't giggling his way through this shit for nothing. This shit ain't that funny to him. He happy. Old and happy, friend.
Old and happy.
I'm gonna be old.
He always got a smile on his face.
That's because he high. My granddaddy be happy all the damn time. And I can't figure out how you be old and happy like that.
It's the weed.
It's the weed, friend. It's the weed.
Well, damn. There it is. Okay, so listen. We talking about Australia, but before Australia, we did not come back in here and talk to y'all about what happened on Monday. Okay. Bob was in Japan on Monday, and Monday morning, a lot of us were up and we were watching Neri and Monster. And a lot of us, most of us, I know everybody in that arena got the shock of their lives because Inoue got dropped in the first round, friend. I couldn't believe it. I I had crust in my eyes. I had not brushed my teeth. I was laying in the bed. I sat straight up in the bed and I said, "Oh God, dog. Whoa, shit." And it wasn't just like a flash knockdown. He was hurt. He was hurt. He took a minute. Smart man, though, y'all. Very smart man. I want y'all to realize what he did. He sat up. He took that knee. He gathered himself just enough so that he could get up and continue and make it out of that round. Friend, what were you thinking when he got dropped? Because he got dropped clean.
I text you. I said friend. And that's all I could say was friend. Because what the fuck is going on? I made a tweet. What the fuck is happening? Shocked the shit out of me. I was very much confused because this was not supposed to be happening in this manner. What's going on? The fight continued on, friend. Once he gathered himself, I always tell people, because people love to say he got knocked down. But you have to finish that sentence every fucking time. And a lot of these times, these killers, once you knock them down, they finna get up and get in your shit. And he did exactly that. I wanted Neri to get beat just like that. I had said it on Friday. I wanted him to get beat exactly how he got beat the fuck up. And he just didn't get friend. He got like exploded up. Like that shit was crazy to me. Inoue is a dog. And if that's who y'all want y'all favorite fighter to fuck with, y'all better be fucking careful. That shit might not go how you want it to go.
Friend, don't you make these folks mad. You know they already mad at you.
They mad at me anyway. They've been talking shit to me all week. Who that girl? Oh, when I tell you it's been going down all fucking week, it's been going down all goddamn week. That's who y'all want y'all favorite fighter to fuck with.
At 1:30.
At 1:30. Or y'all show. That's what y'all want y'all favorite fighter to do.
Oh, Robert Smitty is only 9 to 10 hours from LA to Japan. Thank you. I know it's a ways away to Australia, though. But he was already over there, so maybe it was another 9 to 10 hours to Australia. But yeah. So after round one, he gets up, shakes it off, clears his head, gets out of that round, gets over there. His corner, again, let me stress, his corner gathered him, put that water on the head, key and grease water on the head, get your fighter back right, got him back right. I don't know what instructions they were giving him because they were speaking Japanese. But whatever it was they said, that punch woke him up. He proceeded to come out of that corner, dot his I's and cross his T's. And in round two, down goes Neri. Down goes Neri. It didn't take him long to adjust. It did not take him long to figure it out. Baby, he went to work in round two, and Neri's ass was on the ground. I say on the ground, he was on the ground. And he was hurt. He was hurt too. But he got up, made it out of the round. But that was pretty much all she wrote. It was like something computed in Inoue's mind. He figured him out, and he just proceeded the rest of the fight until, what it was, round 6? And I think I called round 6 on Friday, y'all. Round 6, he beatboxed him, boop, 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 boop. And then I kind of felt bad for him because he wasn't getting up no more, friend. That was a really vicious, bad knockout. I think he proceeded to get knocked down another time and then knocked out. What did you leave thinking about Monster Inoue? Because I know a lot of people, especially us Americans, especially us Black Americans, especially male Black Americans, tend to not want to give Inoue credit for being pound for pound, even in the discussion. Lord forbid you say number one. But how do you think that kind of fight for him made him look in the eyes of the American people?
They still gonna say the same shit. They got that one person that they want to see unleash on him, and I want to see it. Sign me up. Sign me up. Anyway, a dog. And if anybody out here saying anything other than he a dog, you just a hater. And in my Frank Martin voice, God bless your motherfucking soul. Cause ain't no reason for you to be sitting up hating like that. That shit is fucking crazy to me. The man is a dog. He done showed y'all the dog in him more than once. Y'all just don't want to pick it up. That's a Jack Russell Terrier. And if you don't know shit about no Jack Russell Terrier, you might want to do your research. I can't tell you. The man is a dog, friend.
Yes.
I want to see him come over here with some ass. Because the Americans seem to think that he can't whoop no American ass in America.
I don't know why they think that. I don't know why they say that. As if he's never fought in America. The man fought here more than once, I believe. If you have a whole country behind you and you packing out 55,000 seat arenas, why would you go anywhere else? The same way Tank bragging and lying, talking about people go over to Saudi because they can't sell over here. Why would he leave Japan and he's selling out like he's selling out over there? What smaller fighter over here in his weight class is it that demands that he come to the U.S.? I just want y'all to think. That's when all of this patriotism comes up. Like no other time do y'all get patriotic until some shit like this pop out. Then you want to be like USA, USA. But stop. Knock the fuck off, please.
And you know what? Why everybody gotta be hating on Tank? It's so crazy to see like the extreme reach that y'all be doing. I am a fan of my silver tooth nephew, Javante Davis. Currently, we are at war. After this shit is done, we will be back to our same shit. Okay? One thing y'all not gonna come in here and do, you ain't gonna come in here and say that we be hating on Tank. Okay?
That's right. Drink. You're right. I gotta mind my tone and delivery because I told you I was gonna do better. You're right. You're right. Go ahead, friend.
We ain't gotta mind shit around this motherfucker, first off.
Uh-oh.
Secondly, we gonna say what the fuck we want to say around here. Thirdly, if you don't like it, there's an exit. And guess what? You'll be back. And when you come back, we'll be talking about the same fucking shit. Stop playing in our faces, you guys. Like, y'all know the deal over here. Y'all know the deal.
Well, we were in another chat and Drink just swore I wasn't a Tank fan. And I said, that is not true. I am a fan. He's just not my favorite.
Why the fuck listen, you know what? I'm the little sister that get the windmill for the big sister. Drink. I don't have to stay out of grown people business because you know what? I'm grown now too. We can say what we want to say about Tank and then not be hate, you guys. Like this is content. We make content. So you do need to know like this is being done for purposes only, for entertainment only. And I think y'all fail to realize like this is for entertainment only. We are fans of Tank. I'm a fan of Tank.
She's a bigger fan than I am.
Absolutely.
She is. She loves Tank. I like him. She loves him. I like him though. But you know, whatever the case may be, I just think it's asinine for people to like not give Monster his credit for being a bad boy because he fights in smaller weight classes and because they don't maybe not necessarily know all the people that he fights, and then they'll tell you a bunch of people that he didn't fight. It's a fighter in every division that didn't fight somebody that you wanted to see them fight. If their name ain't Sean Porter, then it's somebody in the division that they left on the table that they didn't fight that we probably wanted to see them fight. So I hate when people do that. They can't fight every goddamn body. Now, there's some people you can look at them and say, nah, he ducked him. But they realistically, they cannot fight everybody in the division. They just can't. And I feel like his body of work shows me that he's definitely on the pound for pound list, and him getting knocked down in that round one did not take him off of that list for me. And actually looking at the way he responded may have moved him higher for me. And I ain't giving my pound for pound list out. I really don't never do that, but he's definitely top 3 for me. Now, let me get to some of these super chats because I know I've been talking for a while. Ravens Nation, thank you so much. He says, salute, ladies. Hey, how you doing? And y'all come on in and hit the like button, please. I see 274 people in here, but I only see 174 likes. Don't be in here looking and not clicking like now. Trillium, Trill Will, LDBC or nothing. Thank you, Will. He says, salute to the queen. Salute to you. Thank you. Ramses, I was about to call you Ramos. Ramses, he says, happy Mother's Day to all the ladies in the room. Thank you. Thank you, Ramses from Box and the rest of the ladies. Thank you so much. J Pitt City, he says, Neri was banned from Japan for PED usage. They unbanned him just so Inoue could embarrass him in front of the home crowd. This is the type of carrying on I subscribe to. And now, if that ain't Petty Montana, you banned for PEDs, and we about to talk about PEDs. He's banned over in Japan for PEDs, but they said, you know what, we gonna lift the ban just so our guy can beat your ass, and then we gonna send you on your way. Isn't that something? Ain't he out of there right now? So group. Okay, let me stop. Freddie Ball 7 says Inoue started at like 100. Actually, he started at 108. Freddie Boss, and he's way too small for Tank. That's not a fair fight. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it either. I don't want to see it either, and I especially don't want to see it from Tank, specifically because I know most of his fans, a lot of his fans, really, have a thing about him staying at 135 where he's comfortable. So it boggled my mind to hear Leonard Ellerby in several different interviews keep saying that Tank can make 130. It's like he's putting it out there.
And you know what? I'm not going to say that Tank can't make 130. Tank is small enough to make that weight.
He could definitely make 130. Where did Tank start? Did he start at 26? Did Tank start at 26, y'all? Because I'm sure he can make 130. I have no problems with him making 130. But him making 130 is much easier. It's much easier, I'll say. He'll be at a better version of himself at 130 than I believe Inoue would be at 130, coming from 108. Just my synopsis. I might be wrong. Loma fighting scrubs while Inoue moves through the weight classes, and the clock is right to feed him to Inoue and set up Inoue versus Tank. Do you think that's the end game, Boxing Fan Times 4? Interesting. Tevis, hey Tevis. He says, now my queens, y'all know that if y'all don't worship Tank, then you a hater. That's what it seems to be. The people, if you don't worship the ground he walks on, then most likely you're a hater. So Tank started at 126 and he's at 135. And they keep saying he can make 130. Inoue started at 108. He's at 122 right now. But they're saying potentially there could be a mega fight with him and Tank at 130. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see it. But Naya, right? Hi, Benaya. She says, did y'all notice when Neri went over to hug Inoue after the fight, them folks was not having it? Their energy was all off. Girl, Benaya, no, I didn't see that. I'm going to have to go back and watch that. Did anybody else see that? Did you see that, friend? Because she said they wasn't really trying to hear Neri when he went over there after the fight to, shake hands and whatnot.
They weren't trying to hear that shit. That nigga a cheater.
Ooh.
And that's how they treat him.
Ooh. No, he should drink. Do you want to see that fight? Do you really want to see Monster? And who told you that Tank is an A-side against Monster? Because I don't subscribe to that. I've never seen Tank Pank out. I've never seen him sell out a 55,000 seat arena.
See, if they would have came to Houston and been in the NRG, like we said, friend, we could have seen what their work would do. I think Tank is fully fucking capable of packing out 70,000. Matter of fact, I'm more than sure that Tank is totally capable of that. I'm sorry, friend. I just I'm not gonna say either is the A side in this. I'm gonna say this is gonna be another one of those true 50-50 fucking fights. I honestly believe Tank can fucking sell out the NRG easily. No questions.
I would. It depends on his dancing partner.
I think him and Frank could have sold out NRG. Him and
Um,
Ryan Garcia. Him and Ryan Garcia would have did NRG.
um, no, not that Ryan.
Him and Devin Haney, NRG. All of that, friend.
Had Devin not had the showing that he had against Ryan Garcia, that could have potentially been a huge, huge, huge football stadium fight. But right now, I don't see an opponent other than Inoue.
Ryan Garcia, friend. Him and Ryan Garcia could. I'm telling you, friend, that he got a big ass base behind him. Not only do Ryan Garcia have his fan base, he didn't got the MAGA fan base. He got the Trump base. Like he got all of them shits riding for him. I'm telling you, they are coming to that fucking fight. Believe me. Believe me.
I'm glad we're here. I'm gonna read this super chat and we're gonna gallop on over there to Ryan Garcia. ATL Unanimous Boxing Sports, thank you. He says, for the beautiful queens, thank you. And happy early Mother's Day. Queens always cooking. Thank you. Thank you. So listen, while we're sitting up here discussing a potential Tank versus Ryan Garcia 2, let's just talk about Ryan Garcia. Let's just get off into it. Okay. So apparently there wasn't enough nandrolone or nandrolone, whatever. Let me not say the name incorrectly. The nandro in the P. And they've ruled that isn't a substance in question that was positive. Okay. But that aspirin popped twice for the initial test, and that was the initial test the day before and the day of the fight. Okay, so now we are left to May 22nd when the B sample will be unlocked and tested with Ryan's representation present and Devin's representation present, and we will then see what comes back, and more importantly, what is done next. For me, nothing less than if the B samples confirm what were found in the A sample. For me, especially given everything else that we've seen this week. Friend, you posted something very important on Twitter. And if y'all don't follow us on Twitter, please go do so. We are the Queens of Boxing Talk on Twitter, Queens of the Ring, at Queens of the Ring. Please go, because BOXIANA runs our Twitter account and she keeps it popping over there. But tell the people what you posted and what he did in plain sight.
He was getting hooked up to IVs. I don't want to specify the dates, but it was right before the fight. He was hooked up to IVs, and the New York Athletic Commission don't let you do that by any means necessary.
Did y'all hear what she said? And if you didn't hear it, go on over to Twitter, get on our page and find it. He, in his idiocy, he, in his arrogant nature, thought it was just A-okay to be filmed getting an IV drip while he was filming for the build-up fight with Devin Haney. We saw it. If you watched what is it called? Gloves off or whatever the pre-fight shit is, he's on camera getting jugged with an IV bag, all visible. This is all visible. And not until now did I ever hear or see anybody say anything about it. And now, silly me, I'm gonna tell y'all what I thought. When I saw it, because I saw arm and needle and vein, I'm thinking, oh, he's getting drug tested. This is him, they pull him for his drug test. No. That was an IV. And a little birdie told me, y'all, we done got way too close to boxing, but a little birdie told me that they did some reconstruction along with their colleagues and revealed that day that filming was going on was actually the day that the VADA testing did come for his sample. Go figure. Go figure. Go figure. Go figure.
I just want to know why does anybody need anything for the person that y'all call pillow fisted? Why did you need help to beat Devin Haney, who y'all say ain't got no power, ain't got shit, he can't do shit, he's not that great of a boxer? Like, why did you feel the need to have anything extra in you? And you know what's crazy? It was him going to whip out that ashwagandha bottle. I take
So
that
swiftly.
shit.
He did it
Like
so
it was so fast and swift. That's how I keep my mood in check. Like, I don't know what the fuck else anybody else is using that shit for. Like, that help keep my mood in fucking check where I don't have to beat a bitch up. No roid rage. Like, he just owns some other shit. And I think all of that shit that he was doing, all of these acts that he was doing, it was to cover all this shit up in the fucking end. He didn't want us to think, he was roid raging, and he actually fucking was. Just going to the internet, talking goddamn crazy. Here I am thinking you're having like a real mental episode because you know me. I like to study the fucking brain and how people act. I'm thinking you are in a severe manic state. You need help. No, that's not the case. You are just bombarded with alcohol and weed and perform enhancing drugs. That is a catastrophic bomb. If you just got to be frank, we just waiting for you to blow up and kill somebody at this point, Chris Benoit. Because why are you mixing all this shit together knowing that you're taking shit to make you stronger? Like, you don't mix all that shit together. Now we know why you were saying some of the stuff that you were saying, identifying as a woman and all that shit. You was having some episodes.
My thing is this. Aside from people's hate and disdain and dislike for Devin Haney, just take him out of the equation. Take him completely out of the equation. If you saw another boxer do the exact same things that Ryan Garcia did, say the exact same things that Ryan Garcia has said before the fight, during the buildup of the fight, and after the fight. The man has gotten on several different platforms, told the public, God and everybody, because he loved to reference God and then go ape shit. But he's told everybody who would listen on several different platforms that he smoked during the build-up, during the lead up to this fight, during the training camp. He drank during the training camp. We see that he had an IV hooked during the training camp. He popped dirty, both samples before the fight and after the fight. If that much information was given to you about another boxer, I do not believe that we would have this outcry of, well, we need to just wait to see what the B sample says, or they're trying to set him up, or I don't believe that. I think Ryan is telling the truth. If anybody else had done all the stuff that this idiot did during the lead up, during the fight, after the fight, we would not be questioning it. I just want y'all to think about that. All the people that remove Devin Haney, remove him from the equation. He got beat up. He had a horrible game plan. I don't know no Devin Haney fan that's only solely saying, oh, he lost that fight because Ryan was on PEDs. No, none of us are saying that. We all acknowledge they had a fucked up game plan. Minus that. We just talking about Ryan. Y'all, don't be that big of a hater. Like, I know it's cool and shit to hate Bill and Dev, but don't be that big of a hater where you'll give credit and credence to a cheater that's cheating in front of your face and making you look like a fucking fool. Don't be that person. Like, for real. Don't be that person. Because that's what you say, friend. Ooh, brother, ill, brother, ill. That's like really, like, you a piece of shit for real. Like, you a real piece of shit. Like, if that's what you out here on, you just know.
My thing is this. It wouldn't bother me so much. Like, I can't imagine if Ryan Garcia would have popped against Tank, what this type of shit would have been into. But because people hate Devin and because people hate Bill, we run into this, like, people are defending Ryan. We should wait till the test come out. Like, y'all didn't wait for that shit for Alicia Gardner. Y'all still calling her fucking cheater.
And I'm so glad. Because, friend, in the midst of all of this happening, listen, I went back to see what the hell was going on with Baumgartner, with the statement that was made. And again, I've gotten a little too close to boxing. I've gotten some information. This is what happened. I'm not going to tell y'all what happened, but I can tell y'all what happened. So who is it? Was it the WBC? Whoever the sanctioning body is, they did their independent investigation. She paid money out of her pocket trying to defend herself and prove her innocence. And whatever the information was that they found, it's confidential. But what the information was that they found and the explanation, the medical explanation that was given was sufficient for the council. Keep in mind, all of the findings are confidential. So we, the general public, will never know. We ain't the general public, though. So we kind of know what it'll be. But I was very pleasantly happy. And the evidence that I was given is sufficient enough for me to say she is not a cheater. She is not a drug cheat. And if she were, if I felt like she really was doing some shit, I would tell y'all that. As bad as it would hurt my feelings, because I like Alicia Baumgartner. But if what I found, the news that I received, if it was like questionable, I would say, look, y'all, they said, but I don't really believe. I would say that because I we tell the truth over here. Even if it's Friday, I would tell the truth. But the information that I was given, it makes perfectly good sense. I get it. I understand it. And I know why it's confidential. So with that being said, I can't wait for the 22nd of May. Friend, what you think they're going to do if this test is also positive?
Send bruv to the gulag. And I don't want to hear shit. Y'all met after that shit come back and it's dirty. Y'all owe Devin them an apology. I know y'all hate Devin. Y'all want to hate Devin really, really bad. But, like, y'all owe that man an apology. Y'all been on his neck for freaking 2 weeks now. 2 weeks straight. No days off. On his damn neck. And then Ryan Garcia come out with this shit. He's not cheating. He's been tweeting. He's trying to blame everybody but himself. You knew fucking well what you was taking. You knew what you was doing. Take accountability. Send him to the gulag. I don't, like cheaters never win. Canelo wins, but the rest of y'all, fuck y'all. Canelo is the only one that'll win in this situation. You know
You
what I'm
know what?
saying?
And I never defend Canelo, and I'm not defending him now. But just to make a difference, just to differentiate between him and Ryan Garcia, what he had in his system at that time, a percentage of it was allowed. He just was over the legal amount. Canelo, he was over the legal amount, but a percentage of what he had, clenbuterol, was allowed in the body. He just was over the limit, and they decided to up the limit so that he could be in the clear later. Osterin is not allowed in any way, shape, form, or fashion. So, what was he doing in your system? And the ashwagandha people came out immediately and said their brand is not tainted. So, Mr. Lefty or whoever, Left Hook, whoever you are in here who's talking about a small percentage, no, boo. No, I don't know what reports you were reading, but no, it's not a small percentage, honey. We're going to wait till the 22nd. And if and when he's proven to pop positive on those B samples, I want you to bring your tail back over here and tell me how you feel about him, okay? Aaron Percy, hey, he says, salute, Queens. I'm not a radio fan, but B. More Gooding Jr. knocking knocking Inoue ass out, laughing my ass off. He's too small, and he does get hit. He does. I absolutely think he's too small for him. I do. He's too small to be fighting him. I don't want to see it. Boxing Fan Times 4 came back. He says, I think Loma Valdez or Navarrete gets fed to Inoue. Not sure if he can actually fight Tank, but more so they will use Tank's name to build him in America. If you know, you know. I don't doubt that. And ATL Unanimous Boxing came back. He says anybody who's still rocking with Ryan after he cheated, Bus had 6 windows total, and they got helmets straight up. Yeah, they do. They do. They on the short bus. Yes, they are on the short bus. Yes, they are. So, fuck Ryan Garcia. It's still fuck Ryan Garcia over here. I can't stand him. I told y'all from the very beginning, of all of this. What's up, Rach? I told y'all that he was a manipulator, a liar, and a cheater. And I never believed a word that came out of his mouth. Ever. All y'all was talking about he was mentally ill. I think he's having a breakdown. No, something's really wrong with him. No. He's a lying ass, cheating ass, manipulating ass bitch. And I don't wish bad on people, but I don't wish nothing good on him. Absolutely nothing. And that's on that. So now we was talking about Ryan and Tank. We were talking about Inoue and Tank. Let's talk about Tank. Let's talk about Gervonta, okay? Gervonta been into it with everybody. It's been Tank versus Frank. It was Tank versus Shakur before the Devin and Ryan fight. It was Tank versus Jahan. Tank versus Mayweather. Tank versus Clarissa. Tank won't smoke with everybody. Do you hear me? He won't. The ape is out here beating his chest like a silverback. Friend, what's going on with your silver tooth child? What's up with it? What's going on?
I have not a word to say. Um, I I don't know, friend. I don't have anything.
Black Truth say except Loma. He gonna ride Loma Peen if don't nobody else ride Loma Peen. He gonna ride it. You hear me? Listen.
I have a lot to say about you boxing boys, but I'm gonna wait because we're not gonna have a show on Sunday, so I can't tell the truth today. So
Yes,
I'm gonna
you
lie. No, I'm gonna let them make it today. You boxing boys are so funny, but Tank, what can I say about him, friend? He is being himself. He doing it. He doing it. He doing it. He doing it. Let him show his ass. His time is getting limited. His fans' time is getting limited. Y'all keep going ahead. Keep condoning his shit. One thing that I don't like him doing, I don't like this shit with Clarissa. Don't leave. Because I see, come back, friend. Come back.
Mm.
Now, come on, come back. Because I'm not going to say it till you come back.
I don't be making you come back when you
Yes,
leave.
you do. Absolutely, you do. Now, I'm not the one to ever really get in no girl beefs. Okay. I stay out of girl beefs because I like to fight. So I stay out of situations where I may be arguing with two females. But in this girl beef, I don't like it.
Wait, tell them
The
why you don't beef with girls.
Because I
What you?
fight.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. We're not gonna have any conversation. I'll argue with these dudes all day long. When it comes to another female, I'm not fixing to do all that back and forth with you. I have nothing to discuss with you, bitch. Do you want to fight me or what? The wig ain't on, so when you pull it, it's coming off. So what else will you grab for? Your life. So there's only two things. I'm just saying, friend. So typically, I'm gonna take up for Carissa for half of my statement, and then I'm gonna get on her ass because, like I normally do, because she can't stop doing a certain thing. So Um, I fear she ate a little bit on my silver tooth nephew because she got tired of him calling her ugly and all of these fucking names. You know what it's giving? Y'all like each other. I'm gonna hit you and I'm gonna hit you back and I'm gonna hit you and you gonna hit me back. It's one of those couples that you ain't never thought of, but that's what's happening in front of our faces. Um, Tank, sweetheart, don't quit calling women ugly. Because women hit below the belt every single time. If you are any of the men in the audience, you know what it's like arguing with a woman. She will use your deepest, darkest shit against you at any moment in time. And
Especially a woman who ain't your woman, like a woman who don't really give a fuck about your feelings like that.
when I tell you she ate, I fear she dug him up and buried him because she said, I'm glad that you find me ugly. Cause you beat up the bitches that look better than you, or is the same amount of pretty as you. I'm glad you think I'm ugly, cause you beat bitches. Uh, if I was Javante, if I was Javante, cause I'm a silver tooth person, okay. Her man, bruh, would have to get beat the fuck up wherever we were at. Anywhere I saw him, I'd get dead smooth in his shit because I can't beat her up, but I can beat her man up. I feel like that about a lot of women. I can't beat your man up, but I can beat your woman up. Like that at this point, that's where we at. For you to say I beat women, I beat my bitches, I gotta beat your man up. It's the only way. But arguing with just the fact that they going back and forth was too much for me. So I'm glad she said what she said. Cause I'm a woman that hit below the belt. I, way below. I'm gonna hit you in that spot that hurt, that you don't clean good. So I'm just saying, friend, what? Don't leave. Come back. I'm just saying. They don't know that about me though. They don't know a lot. Some people do. Some people do. The people on Twitter know I don't give a fuck. The people in here know I don't give a fuck. But Tank gotta be her man up. Cause why'd you do that? Why did you say that to me? Ugly doesn't. Well, you know what? There ain't no.
Nope, he called her ugly. Then he
He,
called her a French bulldog. He called her a French bulldog. He did. He did. He did. He went down off and through there too. And all she said was she commented like the rest of us because she was commenting about his tirade, defending Ryan and going off on Devin. She says, "Damn, Tank really don't like Devin, and it shows." That's all she said. That's all she
sometimes,
said.
sometimes you gotta stay out the way.
But friend,
Don't say
everybody was
nothing.
talking about it.
Yeah, but some people can't say certain shit.
Why he
Okay,
choose her though?
that's just like when we in the comments arguing. I be looking at people's shit. I see everybody's shit. You know who shit I don't like the most? White lies. I'm just saying, like, it be like that sometimes. Sometimes you get picked, and she got picked.
She got
Sometimes
picked.
you just gotta stay the fuck out the way if you don't want to get in the shit. Me, when I jump in the shit, you gonna know I'm there. Cause everybody gonna have shit on their shoes. I'm touching everybody with the shitty shoe. Everybody get in touch with the shitty shoe.
Friend.
She should have stayed out the way. Now her man finna get beat up because she thought it was cool to tell Tanky beat up on girls. Now she got shit on her leg and she gonna have to figure out how she getting it off with no fucking water. Cause your man gonna get beat up now. Cause we know Javante ain't fucking stable. And when he say he gonna do something, he really be doing that shit.
He said he was gonna beat up her boy.
He deleted it. He deleted it. Absolutely. 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 Now your man got to get beat up. But in the process of her man getting beat up, she's going to get beat up too. Because why the fuck on earth is she saying, did you see the fight poster that she posted?
See, that's where she lost me. When she said what she said and went on her rant and da 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 da, I was like, but she didn't lie. But then she came with the fight post, and I was like, God damn it, Clarissa, we done had this talk. We've discussed this. What are you?
Friend, and she was so dead adamant. Listen to me, okay? Y'all come here. Let's have a discussion, okay? And I'm talking to my girls when I say this. Men, I just want y'all to pay attention. I'm having an open, honest conversation with my girls, okay? In no way, shape, form, or fashion will you ever be able to beat a man that's in the top 5 of anything, okay? Now, I ain't gonna say you can't whoop no man, sis, because a lot of us can beat up a weak man. It ain't hard to beat up a weak man. But when you start playing with these dudes that really don't give a shit about shit,
they fight. And they actual boxers, friend.
And knocking your ass out would be at the top of the list to do because they sick of your fucking mouth. Stay out the way. Ryan Garcia will knock her fucking head off her shoulders into the nosebleed. That bitch gonna roll out the parking lot into somebody's trunk of their car and end up in their backyard, friend.
And he gonna laugh about it, and all his crazy ass fans gonna laugh with him and be like, "Yeah, get her." Yeah.
Are you listen? Stop saying y'all can whoop you can't whoop no man, sis. You can't even try a little man sometimes. Because let me tell you, little man got big man strength, okay? You'll fuck around trying to try a little man and think a big man is getting on your ass. You don't want to fuck with nobody. She was like, he can come up to 165 pounds. Bitch, he'll kill you. Bitch, he'll kill you. And when I say bitch, he'll kill you, I mean that in every way I could possibly say it. Bitch, he'll kill you.
From the land, she really does believe it. That's the scary part.
She do. And you know what's crazy? This is what I think. This is what I think you guys should be doing. And I know y'all can't, because when y'all go in there and y'all have to spar girls, they tell y'all 50%, and y'all are only here to work on this, and this. Somebody need to rock her ass in that hair gear differently from what that white boy did. That white boy gave it to her one time. Listen, friends, hear me out. They need to go 8 rounds, okay? For those first 4 rounds, the dude need to make her feel like she's beating him. When he come out for that 5th fucking round, he needs to socket me to her ass. When I tell you, Missy, yeah, friend. Her motherfucking ass. You goddamn right. Power up on that motherfucker. When I tell you, come from across the ring and hit that bitch with that fire, pow. Friend, they need to beat her ass in that headgear. She'll stop doing that shit if dudes will stop taking it easy on her in the fucking ring.
I don't want that
Beat.
for Clarissa.
What did Celie tell Sophia? I mean, told Harpo? Beat her. And she said that shit with a straight face. You gonna have to beat the shit out of her.
No, I don't want
Whoop
to see that.
her ass. Beat her. Hit her with a couple of good hit her in the body for sure. Hit her in the body for sure.
She want kids. I don't want to see that. No.
Now, you know what, friend? I promise you, she do that shit that one good time, she's gonna stop doing that shit. It ain't gonna be no good sparring. It ain't gonna be none of that shit. She's going to stop doing that shit as a whole. She not gonna be happy until she get hurt. Keep calling out these men. Y'all didn't see that trans lady that fought a real boxer and he knocked her ass out in the first round? Just because you cut
Yeah,
your titty off, sis?
they tried to scrub it from the internet because they
Yeah,
didn't
well,
want
they didn't. Just because you cut your titties off, sis, that don't make you no less than a damn woman. I don't care. I offend people, suck it up, and put your big girl draws on. You cannot beat no man. You are a woman, no matter whatever way you fucking slice it. They go for you boys that want to be girls. You cannot get in the ring with a goddamn woman and think you fixing to have a good goddamn time. You gonna kill that lady because you still a boy, fam. Let's be fucking for real. Yeah, man, this boxing, bro. We doing the wrong thing. And she's allowing the wrong shit by saying, I want to fight these guys. If one of these guys get in there and do her ass up for real, we'll stop hearing that shit. And I'm for it. Give her the motherfucking work.
her to get to work.
You see, she didn't call out no goddamn Tank.
No, she didn't call out
Yeah.
Tank. That's
She didn't call out the piece. She had the beef. Nah. Because you know why? Because Tank will fucking fold her ass up like that submarine that imploded.
I'm gonna read the super chats because she always do me like that, and then she had a garlic knot hollering with his mouth open. And I know I'm not supposed to laugh, but the way she said that got me giggling on the inside. So I'm gonna just read the super chats, and I know y'all probably at home holding y'all stomach laughing, but I can't do that because I'm on camera, and it just would not be politically correct. So I'm gonna read the super chats. BFTV Sports. Thank you, honey. He says, I love my queens. We love you back. Thank you. I hope you have a fabulous birthday on Sunday. Yeah. Rachel, what's up, Rachel? Rachel Donaire. She says, I sparred with dudes my weight. No, thank you. They have some magic special that gives them more power. Thank you, sisters, for saying that because men don't want to say that because of our environment now. Exactly. And we get it, you know.
Rachel, that's why they don't fuck with us. Cause we be saying shit that people don't be expecting us to say because they want us to be like on some cheerleading hoo-ha shit that we don't even be on. Like, we gotta tell the truth. That's what's wrong with boxing. These boxing shows, they too busy trying to entertain y'all instead of telling y'all the truth. We gonna entertain y'all with a little bit of truth and a little bit of entertainment. That right there is some fucking bullshit. Give her ass the business. They've let her go too far in the gym, friend. Beat her ass. Beat her.
I don't want her to
Beat her. And then she gonna come out there, bitch. Y'all told Harpo to beat you. Goddamn right. You wanna know why? Because you wouldn't stop calling out them fucking boys.
What does she do? Okay. Boxing fan times 4 says, I think Loma vowed. Oh, did I read that? I think I read that already. Yep, I read that one too. Todd French. Here we go. Yep, Monkey and Apes' greatest weakness is deductive and inductive reasoning. The truth, research, and bananas. Ninjas know Ryan is guilty. GTD got cooked. Yeah, he did get cooked. I'm telling you, I like Tank, but I lost a little bit of respect for him after he came out so adamantly and you know, defending Ryan without any proof that anything other than a positive result was given. Anyway, I'll leave that there. ATL Unanimous Boxing, he came back. He says, I'm light-skinned and Tank, wait a minute. He says, I'm light-skinned and Tank acting light-skinned. Yeah, he's showing his waffle color draws. He really is. He really is. Thank you, Tom. Thank you for the $10. We appreciate it. Yeah, he sure that I hate it for both of them. I really do. I really hate it for both of them because, for real, to me, because of all the tweeting and stuff he was doing, it's like, why would you single her out? What is it? What was it that she said that just rubbed you so wrong? And if y'all just now coming in, come on in, hit the like button. We talking about Tank and Clarissa's feud. What?
And Karma and Boxing Gyms is dropping some shit. Let me tell y'all, put her in there with fucking Jamal Charlo. She want to fight at 160. He gonna be right at home. It sounds like a win to me.
Y'all gonna stop. Y'all are going to stop. Y'all are going
beat her. Beat her.
He got to sober up before he get in anybody's ring.
It's Jamel, not Jamal, friend.
Okay, well,
Jamel.
Well, we got to find him. Where is he? Has anybody seen him?
Jail.
Phenomenal Mexican. He says, as executive producer of the Queens of Boxing Talk, we have decided to part ways with Araceli, the Pilgrim. We wish her good luck in the future, in her future endeavors. Friend, they're gonna be ready if you keep.
I'm the employee. I am the employee that you can't fire because I show up the next day expecting my check, and if I don't get my check, I know what everybody drive. I'll be out there in the parking lot busting everybody's shit. I'm not the employee you can fire. But if you do fire me, you're going to have to send me with a severed package. Something that's going to make me happy where I ain't going to come and fuck y'all shit up at a later date.
You going to be that one employee that be like...
Get my check, TT.
Yeah, TT.
TT, get my check. You goddamn right, it's her. Get my check, TT. Get my check. Cause somebody get my check. I didn't. What he say? I didn't mail y'all no work. Y'all not gonna mail me no check.
I want my money.
I gave you these jokes off the top of my head. I need my shit today. You heard me?
Oh my God.
Find me.
Oh my goodness. Listen, I hate this. I really, really, really hate this. I see you. You know that 101. I really hate this for the both of them. Thank you, BFTV. Let the people know. Smash the like button. Y'all, we got 247 likes. Come on in the room and hit the like button. All 480 of y'all. I see y'all in here looking and whatnot. I hate this for the both of them. Like, Tank was already getting side-eyed for doing the championing and rah-rahing for Ryan. Then he into it with everybody. Man, we don't want to see you into it with Clarissa. And we definitely, like him saying the first thing he said, he was like, I don't like it. I don't like you either. Now what? Just leave it there. It could have stopped there. He came back and called the ugly, came back and said she looked like a French bulldog. That set her all the way. Yeah, the French bulldog is what did it.
I'm saying, you listen, let me tell y'all something. These dudes don't play fair, okay? I deal with these angry boxing men every single day, and they do not play fair, okay? So one thing I know and two things for sure, that little comment, that did something to her, because they be making little comments to me sometimes that almost make me lose my cool, baby, but...
Yeah. GFS, I see you. He says, if they 3/4 speed and power, Clarissa, she gonna fold like the Alabama chair edition. But Tank definitely giving nervous energy with Frank waiting. Yes, he is. We're gonna talk about that too. Mm-hmm. Oh, V-Rock, thank you so much. He says, salute to the queen. Smash that like button. Thank you, V-Rock. Thank you. And H Entertainment, thank you for the $20 super sticker. We appreciate it. So I just hate this for the both of them, okay? I want them to both just stop it, okay? Clarissa, stop it. We don't want to see you in the ring with any man. Not Ryan, not Keith Thurman, not any man. We really don't want to see that. Sis.
You know what? I got a man. I do. Yes, I do. If you want to fight a man, I got a man you can fight. Call Sonny and tell Sonny to come over here and you beat up on Sonny. Don't call Bam.
Sonny would gladly take that because Sonny been on her He been on her heels for a while now.
Sonny will gladly let you beat him up. Don't call Bam, cause Bam from Texas, and he don't give a shit where you from or what you on. Bam gonna hit you. Sonny is the only way.
You know what? I forgot. He did do a lot. Dondrick them. He said full. He called the French bulldog and
And you want
then
a man.
and Joanna Man. She
Yeah.
had no choice. He didn't leave her no choice. I mean, she had to come out swinging, and I mean, she got to swinging. Do you understand me? She got to swing. He was swinging with opinion. She started laying his ass down with facts, though, and that was like, okay. I'm glad neither
I'm
has
sure
said
you want a man is funny to somebody like you, White Lies. I'm glad. I'm pretty sure you got a kick out of that. You know, I really, I would just be really light with your words, because anybody that thought that was funny, you full of shit. Cause ain't nothing ugly about that girl. She don't look like no fucking man. Wasn't nothing cute about the fucking comment. So what the fuck did you find so funny about it? Be fast in your answer. Cause what was cute about that? Oh,
oh,
that's the right answer.
okay.
Okay. We can move right along,
All
friend.
right, then. We gonna
Okay.
move right along. We gonna move right along. Oh wow, I didn't know she did that, Bella girl. Now.
Okay, she posted his mom on the internet, basically saying your mama a black woman and you talking this shit about me.
Okay.
That's what
Okay. I was just gonna say, did she have any caption behind it, or she just
no.
posted the picture? Okay.
She was basically like, your mama black, this is how you talking to a black woman,
Okay.
blah blah blah. Yeah, basically
Okay.
like that.
Okay. Whew, Lord. I was about to say, Lord, Henry. Somebody gonna have to fight for real. Okay. Well, now listen.
But hold on, friend.
Go ahead.
What was good about the joke? White Lies, answer fast, cause this gonna be your last show. And I mean, when your last show, you won't be able to see this motherfucker at all. Answer fast. What was good about the joke? And it better be a good fucking answer. Nah, Ruben, he can't help himself. That's why I said what I said. Now the spotlight on your ass. See, we listen to you get up on BF with that little tender ass fucking voice that you got. You go over there to let him abuse you and shit. So I know you think shit like that is cute and fucking funny. Cause you like for BF to get over there and yell at you for hours at a fucking time. Anybody that loves for BF to yell at him, I got some really words for you. I ain't gonna call you what I want to call you on national television, but I think you got a thing. Cause anybody at BF talks to you like you a piece of shit. He calls you stupid and dumb and all kind of fucking names, and you keep taking your trifling ass back over there for him to abuse you like that. I'm sure you do think shit like that is cute and good and funny jokes.
Not digital dominatrix. Lord Jesus, I'm about to pay us out in here. Woo! GFS Blackout. He says game film says Frank will be dropping Tank late rounds. GFS Blackout. Don't tell them nothing. Cause they really don't know. Listen, y'all, I ain't gonna be able to breathe no more. This man that said digital dominatrix. I am really I need help. Friend, please come back. You can't leave me out here like this by because I really want to giggle. I really.
I'm going to giggle because that's what it gives me. Ain't no king shaming D, but it gives when y'all go over there and let him consistently abuse y'all like that. Y'all like that shit. All in the name of a fighter that won't even speak to you. My God, Jesus Marshawn, this is embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for you guys. I'm embarrassed for you guys. Y'all be doing all this shit for free. There's no money behind it. None. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed, but I'm glad while on a roll. I'm so glad to see y'all in here talking about Frank. Keep his name in y'all mouth. Y'all keeping my guy relevant. And when he whoop y'all got ass, y'all come back in here on Sunday. No, matter of fact, I'm gonna go live from this. I don't know where my friend gonna be because she might have left me. I'm gonna go live myself from this motherfucker. Just me. Y'all gonna see the thing come on, and it's just gonna be me yelling, sweating. Cause baby, I'm gonna be out there good and drinking and cutting the fuck up. I'm fixing to have y'all sick in this bitch. Y'all gonna be tired of me. Y'all thought Bud was on a winning run. I'm gonna start every show. Shout out to Frank Martin. Shout out to Frank fucking Martin. Y'all gonna be sick.
Jesus.
Take better do everything y'all say.
Oh my Tom, it's always a few of y'all who come in here and say that. What happened when EJ lost? We was in here the next day, sick, sad, but here.
And then we had a great show. Like, y'all, we had so many people that became fans of us after that Aerosmith show. Like, we don't run from no smoke.
Never. You'll never see us run from smoke. Win, lose, or draw. Ever. 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 But I encourage you to go back and watch the stream after David Benavidez beat up Caleb Plant. Because y'all thought we was on one that night. Y'all thought we was on one that night. We gonna be in ridiculously rare form when Frank beat Tank. Ridiculously rare form. But I ain't even tripping. I ain't tripping.
I might get on my best Clarissa Shields and ask any y'all want to fight. I might bear mace the whole crowd. Somebody getting something. I'm leaving here with something, friend. I'm leaving here with something.
Speaking of EJ, speaking of Errol Spence Jr., thank you, Tom. You gave us a great segue. Speaking of Errol Spence Jr., he's been a little active on Twitter. Okay, he's been a little active on Twitter this week. And by golly, guess who thought it would be a good idea to go back and forth with Errol Spence Jr.? Dirty line ass Ryan Garcia. Now, apparently, he wants to find a weight class. He wants to move up from 143, his catch weight, and fight Errol Spence Jr. all of a sudden. Friend, tell the people what these folks on Twitter are saying about this. Because I just brushed it off. It's nothing Ryan Garcia can say for me. I don't ever want to see him again. So when you saw that, how did you feel about the possibility of that becoming a real thing?
I think people have lost their motherfucking minds to think that Ryan Garcia beats the shit out of Errol Spence Jr. And like, it's crazy to hear some of the conversations that they be saying. Like, they didn't start saying a lot of this shit until Errol lost the bud. Like, they weren't talking like this when Errol beat Danny. They wasn't talking like this when Errol beat the shit out of motherfucking Ugas. We all was there. We watched it. We saw it. They didn't say any of this shit. Now, all of a sudden, Ryan Garcia will beat the shit out of Errol Spence Jr. at 154. Might I add you? You guys, do we even have to speak about that? Honestly, Ryan doesn't have a good chance in hell with that one, you guys. I'm sorry.
I'm so disgusted that he would even attempt. And I see people saying, oh man, I want to see that fight. It would be a great build-up. It'll be a good storyline because of Derrick James, and he can tell him how to beat Errol. He knows all his secrets and blah, 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 blah. The gag is Ryan gonna have to sit his dumb ass down after the 22nd. Okay? He ain't gonna be fighting no damn body. He gonna be fighting them demons. That's who he gonna be fighting. He gonna be fighting that lying demon that then took hold of him. He gonna be fighting that cheating demon that's got him around his neck. That's what he gonna be fighting. Because he ain't gonna be fighting nobody in the ring. He shouldn't be. for a while. So miss me with that. Miss me with all of it. Do y'all really want to see that? Do y'all want to see that? The only reason why I would entertain it is so that EJ could demolish him. And when I say demolish, I mean demolish him. But I don't even want him to get any kind of notoriety out of fighting Errol Spence Jr. And of course, they would pack out AT&T Stadium. But I don't want to see that. Not because I think Ryan Garcia has anything for him, but because I can't stand Ryan Garcia and I don't want to see him fighting nobody for a while because he's a liar and a cheater and a manipulator.
And I don't want you back in my life, so I'm taking the house. Friend, take it all.
I want it all.
I want it all.
It all.
You ain't nothing but a. You ain't nothing but a
liar, a deceiver, a heartbreaker, and I don't want you back. If y'all don't know that song, you're too young. Just saying. Just saying. Now, lastly, I do want to discuss Boots and Bozy Ennis and Cody Crowley. They had a press conference today, y'all. Okay, so young Boots Ennis is about to defend his IBF title against Cody Crowley, and he's going to do it in his hometown of Philadelphia. Okay, they had a great press conference today. They had a great press conference today. And y'all, Boots is kind of on the quiet side too. So he's young as well, getting, his personality and getting comfortable in front of the camera. But I was a bit taken back today because, baby, it was Bozy that stepped up a little bit today. Honey, Bozy said, hold on, we can go to my gym right now. He was talking about Cody Crowley's trainer who was up at the table. Baby, they got to talking a little words. I said, okay, Bozy, talk. Yeah. Friend, what did you think about that? I was tickled. I wasn't expecting that.
You know what? Shout out to Bill Haney for setting the way to how to promote your motherfucking son. Shout out to Bill Haney. And y'all hate that shit, and I know y'all do, but y'all ain't gonna say nothing about Bozy getting up there promoting his son the way he was promoting his son.
Invited that man to the gym to kick his ass, didn't he?
Hello? Bozy said, let me take my jacket off so you can see how fresh I really motherfucking am. I was proud. I love that shit. We need drama in boxing. Like, we have to have this shit in order for the sport to thrive. I was lit, friend. Bozy was lit. Boots had his gangster lean on. I said, go ahead with the gangster lean, but go off. He got his little dreads for me. Listen, starter locks are so ugly, y'all. Let me tell y'all. That shit is hideous. And I'm talking to a person with starter locks. That shit is ugly, but I'm seeing people on Twitter that are saying he not like that. Boots is just putting up an act. I don't know, y'all. I know a quiet weirdo when I see one. He is the quiet weirdo in the class that know all your business, that you don't ever want to speak, because he him. And I feel bad that it got to be Cody that he finna do up like this. I love Cody, but I hate that he finna have to do Cody up like this.
It's gonna be real sad because see, Cody last fight his eyes was closed. He won the decision, but he got beat up really bad. And Cody was up there, and in true Philadelphia fashion, y'all know the Philly fans don't give a hot damn about you, your feelings, your background, your story, none of your triumph, what you went through. They don't give a shit about none of that. Okay, they don't give a damn. So he was up there telling the people what he been through, what happened with his father, the suicide and all that shit. You know what them Philly fans did? They hard ass booed that man. They just flat out said, boo, fuck you. We don't care nothing about your story. Get your ass on. We here for Boots and his ass whooping he finna put on you. Okay? But I did really like how Bozy and Boots did come around and they kind of clapped for him, and because he did accept the fight, and it was a lot of people that were offered the fight that didn't take the fight, so they were happy that he took the fight, and he's coming to fight, he's coming to win. He's Mayweather's old sparring partner. I don't know why that is news, but whatever. Anything to help him mentally. And so, you know, God bless him. I feel bad like you, friend, because I just don't think it's gonna end well for him. I really don't. Boots been off for a while. He been itching to fight for a while. He's trying to make a statement. He's going to be fighting at home. What I don't want to see, that we have seen before, is that when fighters fight at home, they don't do their very best. What you think about that? What do you think him fighting at home is going to do?
I think it's gonna be different for him. Book's been hearing all this shit. People been saying he been out the ring. He finna get out there in front of his people and do something bad to Cody. Like I honestly am not prepared for what he's about to do to him. He finna do him dirty.
Well, speaking of doing dirty, GFS came back and he said something that tickles my fancy. Frank Wynn looks like Bud versus EJ in the 7th round. GFS.
I feel like you have trying to hijack one of me and my friends' conversations because it's funny that you said that specifically.
Specifically.
Because specifically, me and my friend have heard that before.
Rachel, thank you, Rachel. She says, protect yourself at all times.
Purr, poo.
Purr. Okay? Purr. Yeah. Yeah, so God bless him. I think it's going to be a good fight. I'm not sure who's on the undercard of that fight. I don't know if they've completed that part yet. But I just thought it was a really good look for Boots. I'm really happy for him that he's got a promoter that is putting some funds behind him, who's ready to actually promote him. Love to see people, get used to getting in front of the camera because y'all, we get on here and talking shit and we're comfortable doing it. But if you go back and look at our first show, our first couple of shows, it took a minute for us to get in our groove. And we do this weekly. So those boxers who are just really boxers, they may be quiet personalities and they're not comfortable on the microphone just yet, especially the younger ones. So I love that they to watch them grow as an athlete and then grow as just like a sports person, because that comes with it. That helps your brand if you can show a little personality. Hence what Tank was doing last week, I think. And a lot of people were trying to say, well, Frank was scared. No, he's not that, but do understand that was his very first huge, big press conference. And so I thought he handled himself extremely well with that being his very first huge mega press conference. So y'all can miss me with all that bullshit. Tank is over there being a fucking silver-toothed child.
He used to this shit. Did y'all see the whole card for Frank versus Tank?
No, I've heard rumblings, but have they put it out yet?
Let me give it to you. It's of course Frank and Tank as the main. We got Stephen Fulton versus Luis Nunez.
Oh, cool boy coming back.
Cool boy coming back.
Right.
David Benavidez and Vosdick. Pollo versus Gary Antoine.
Oh, Gary Antoine's on the card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, pause for 1 second. So those rumors that were circulating about Gary Antoine going to Matchroom, those are just rumors, I expect.
They have to been just rumors.
Okay.
Carlos Adames and Terrell Gachet.
Oh.
Elijah Garcia and Kyron Davis.
David beat him up before. Okay.
Carmel is on this card. He doesn't have an opponent. And Edwin De Los Santos is on this card, and he does not have an opponent.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Also, another fight that was just announced. Raymond Mortalia is fighting. Why you leave me up here like that? Raymond Mortalia has a fight coming up, you guys, and you'll never believe who he's getting ready to fight. I'm gonna let y'all guess. Just guess. Raymond Mortalia, who fights at 135 pounds. Who y'all think he finna fight? Go now, cause we running out of time. Go, go, go.
He's about to fight somebody we haven't seen in a while. He's about to fight somebody from the Baltimore
And if you
area.
know, don't tell everybody. You let them guess. No, phenomenal Mexican. It's not Shakur.
I want somebody to drop.
Why the fuck you say that, Ring General?
Y'all ain't shit. Dang father, you ain't shit.
No,
Put that
he's
up there.
fighting Tevin Farmer, you guys.
I haven't
And
seen
y'all,
Tevin in a
I the last time I seen him fight, he knocked his opponent down in the first round. But it's the thing about me is they picked this fucking picture of Tevin Farmer that they could have friend. They need to start taking pictures of him where they can angle it to where they not doing that, friend. Don't leave. Please stay here because the picture that they have up of him, he looking, his face is don't leave, friend. All right, just fuck it. We leaving.
No,
Okay, you
we're
guys.
not. I just need to gather myself. Wait.
Now, see, and then y'all talking about having him on the show. Now, how the fuck y'all think we gonna do if we bring him on the show? Y'all think that's gonna be successful? It's fucking not. We'll never get a guest after that shit if we try to do that shit, you guys. I can't show it. I'm not going to show it, you guys. They just listen. They all over the place, you guys. They scrambled eggs. Don't leave, friend. All right, I'm done. That's okay. They was right about me. I'm the reason. It's me. I know it, friend. I really need to get myself together because it's me. They told me that they fixed him though. I thought he got that fixed.
I thought he got it fixed too. That's why
I'm
I
pretty
think it's
sure.
an old picture. I think that's an old picture. They doing him bad.
No, friend. The last time I seen him, it looked like that. But I didn't even know you could fix that. I thought that was. I want to go to heaven.
Sorry,
So
Bella. You're right. He's from Philly, and he was actually at the Boots press conference today. He was talking about his fight coming up, but he didn't say who he was fighting. So now we know it's Raymond Murtaugh. I think that's a good fight for him because he's coming up from 130, so he'll be at 135 fighting Raymond Murtaugh. I think that's a good fight for. I think that's gonna be a very. Oh, I mean, it wasn't old Bella. Okay. I think that's gonna be a very entertaining fight. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all mean.
please go to hell, please, because why the fuck you say that? I be wondering, friend. Do you think he can like do his eyes multitask? Like, can he see multiple things in different eyes? Like one eye see one way, and then the other eye see, or do his eyes work like my eyes work, and I just see everything with like one eye?
I'm
That's
not.
what I feel. I need help. I'm leaving. I'm going.
I'm drink, drink more water. He says Floyd Schofield tweeted earlier that he signed the contract. Ashton Silva tweeted earlier this week that he signed. So we may be getting that fight unless they big cap, and that fight is going to be fire. You know what? I saw that on Twitter too, Drink. I think we're getting that fight. I think they have been going back and forth, and I think we're actually going to get that fight. That's going to be a really good fight against two young guns. I'm surprised they making it this early,
I don't
but
want to
good
see
for
that
them.
shit.
No,
No, because why the fuck he's scared of Abdullah? That daddy of his be tweeting. I've been trying to get that man on the show. Let me tell you something. I feel like if you don't answer me, I feel like you hate me, so I gotta say bad stuff about you. That no,
no, friend, not.
he just do that every time I read them tweets. I know that be him tweeting. I know that ain't that baby tweeting because he ain't got no young man lingo. He be
No,
talking,
that's
tweeting like
him.
an old
That's his
man.
daddy.
And he be having that fucking up to me. Bitch. Look at these hoes. Friend, I don't like something about that. It's not sitting well with my spirit. It's not. It's not. And it took him too long. And why you didn't fight Abdullah? Like this little young dude, he cool, but we know the real smoke is with Abdullah. Why you ain't want that?
I don't think he's quite ready for that
He
Abdul.
want a bitch off. He want a bitch off.
This
He
is
want
what
to see who can say bitch the loudest. Cause bitch, how dare my son is he's the greatest.
teach. They have completely different mannerisms, and that's all I'm gonna say about it. Okay, teach. Completely different mannerisms. Okay. Okay.
And you
Um,
know what else? It's not just the mannerisms. It's not just the mannerisms. The boy is a freaky fighter. Once I seen him lick that cut that was open on his face, I knew then what we was dealing with, and I ain't looked at him the same since. He's the young freak, just big nasty. Cause why would you lick that off your face like that?
he said that that made him even more.
You eat people, and I mean raw. You eat people raw. You nasty. If you go no, for him to say that, that made me get hello. That's scary.
He's a fighter, friend.
He eat
He's a
people.
fighter. Now
He
this is what I want to know. Drink. Who or what promotional company is Ashton with? Who does he fight for? Because in my mind, when people don't want to make fights, the first thing that the biggest excuse is the promotional companies and them not being able to work together. Blah blah blah. So, um, oh, he's with Jake Paul. Boy, y'all be on it. I love y'all in the chat. Do you understand me? I love y'all because y'all be on it. I didn't know he was with Jake Paul. Wondering if they're going to be on the undercard of their fight in Dallas with Jake Paul and Amanda Serrano. That would be really good and interesting. In Dallas. Might pull up.
if that's in Dallas, friend, we will be there. Absolutely. In them little bitty tiny seats. I don't like going to fights there. Me and Karma was at the weigh-in when Shadesha fought.
Where
And
were
those
y'all
seats
at?
are
At
little.
AT&T?
No, not AT&T. We
They
were
gonna
at
be
the
at AT&T.
airline.
They gonna be at AT&T.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
no.
gonna be
We
at
went to the
AT&T.
them
Yeah,
little seats is too much.
they gonna be at AT&T. I'm gonna have to watch Mr. Ashton. I'm not up on him yet, y'all. Thank y'all. I'm
He
not
ice
up on him.
cold, friend. He got
Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to get on him. Okay. Well, now look, y'all. We have been on here very long. Over an hour. We at an hour and 37 minutes. Friend, is there anything that we missed? Did we miss anything?
No. If you are new here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share this shit with your friends. Go tell your partners, homegirls, homeboys, especially tell your homegirls. Come watch these girls that talk boxing, cause we have did our goal this year. Our goal was to bring more ladies into the sport, and y'all can't see them all in here right now. But when I tell you we have a lot of girls that rock with us, shout out to the girls, cause we really do this for y'all. We do this for everybody, but we really do this for y'all.
Yeah, we
But
just want to get the girls interested in boxing.
absolutely, the girl, man, say all the baddies watch boxing. You can guarantee it. Okay. So with that being said, thank you guys for showing up. We about to be on to our next shabiz, you guys. We less than 10 people away from being at 4.5K pretty much. So I mean, just let's keep moving our thing. What is it, the needle? Is it
Keep
we keep
moving
moving
the
on the
needle.
needle?
Yeah.
And we won't be back here on Sunday because my friend is going to go celebrate Mother's Day with her mom. But keep your notifications on. We might pop up on you guys during the week. You know how we do stuff. Just you never know with us. You never know. So
Keep
just
your
we'll see
notifications
y'all.
on.
Yeah,
Keep
yeah.
your notifications on.
And
Lauren,
you know what? I'm working on a
a
TikTok, you
TikTok.
guys. I run a lot. Listen, let me tell y'all, running this social media shit is not easy. Okay, I run all of our shit, and it's a lot. So I'm getting us to TikTok. So just bear with me.
We trying. Not trying. We're gonna. We're on it. She's on it. I gotta do better. Lawrence RB. Lawrence says, I just tuned in for Frank. I just tuned in For Frank to win, what must he do? I like the idea of Errol and Ryan in Dallas because it gives Errol a tune-up and it will bring us out. Friend, what do you think about that? What do you think Frank must do to win?
I don't want to give you the game, but
Of course not.
I think he has to establish a very dominant jab. He's gonna have to actually box with Tank, but he's gonna have to show Tank he got some power too. He gonna definitely have to take some to give some, and if he can take that, he gonna work that body out. And Tank finna experience something he ain't never experienced before.
Woo! And the second part of his question, um, he says he likes the idea of Errol and Ryan in Dallas because it gives Errol a tune-up and it will bring us out. What you think about that?
Errol said he don't take no tune-ups. I'm gonna back my fighter. So we with the big shit and whatever the big shit may come.
And that ain't Ryan Garcia.
Nah.
Blue. I'm not giving my game plan away for how Tank gets beat up by Frank, but just know that he gonna get active. He gonna get real active. And he's very determined and he's smart under pressure, and he's ready to turn over the table. Like when he said to Tank that I'm gonna take your shit, when Tank was throwing the temper tantrum, telling him this my shit, and he calmly said to him, I'm gonna take your shit. He meant that. Like he means that. And he's ready to do whatever legally. Let me put that out there. He's ready to do whatever legally in that ring to take his shit. I don't think Tank has been in the ring yet with anybody that's willing to do that, and not just willing, but able. And I know I see a lot of people say Tank does everything better than him. Okay. We're going to see. Y'all are used to seeing Tank in the ring with people of lesser caliber, much lesser caliber. That's not the case. And y'all are also used to seeing people coming into the ring. They give a good talk. You think they might really think they can win, but you really don't. You know they really don't believe they can win. That's not the case here either. There's no fear. He don't give a fuck that that's Gervonta Davis. He's actually happy it's Gervonta Davis. I don't think y'all really caught what he was saying on the Gillian Wallow interview that they did together. He asked Tank, because Tank made a big deal about this being his first big fight under the big lights. And he asked Tank, what was your first big fight under the big lights? And he said, Pedraza, right? That was his first big fight. He says, you fought Pedraza. Nobody really was thinking Pedraza was going to beat Tank up. It was a step-up fight, but I was very, very, very sure that Tank was going to win that fight. He was never in any trouble in that fight. He says, Pedraza was your first step-up fight. You're my first one. He gave credit and he gave a dig at the same damn time. I don't even think Tank realized what he was saying to him. I'm saying all that to say my guy is ready, okay? He's very ready for the moment, mentally and physically. So may the best man win. I just happen to think it's going to be my guy. We shall see. We shall see. So do us a favor. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Share the episode. Share the episode so others can come in and get in on this good boxing talk. All the ladies in the house who are mothers, happy Mother's Day. All the men in the house who have mothers, do something for your mama on Mother's Day, okay? Do something for that lady, Okay, please. Even if she ain't done nothing for you, she pushed your ass out. Do something for that lady on Mother's Day. Okay. And we will see you guys back on next Friday. Because I'm gonna be in Dallas kicking it with my mama this Sunday on Mother's Day. Thank y'all so much. We love y'all. Y'all know we do. And we'll see y'all back on Friday. Watch some boxing. We got Loma and we got Cambosis this week. I mean, it ain't the biggest, but it's boxing. And I do want to see what Loma looks like after his last defeat. White Lies against Devin Haney. We'll see y'all later. Bye.